Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we have some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. All right, so we're going to be bringing out some single men one by one. When they come on out around this corner, if he's your type, you like what you're seeing, everything is just on point. Do not pop your balloon. But, if there's anything like he said or, whatever it is, if he's just not your type, you can't see yourself going out with this guy, go ahead and pop your balloon, and then I'll go over to a few of you, see why you ended up popping. Y'all ready to get started? Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name's Ryan.
Ryan?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. And Ryan, how old are you?
I'm 26.
26. And what do you do?
And I do a few things. I own 2 media companies. I run a clothing brand, and I also make music on the side.
Okay, very cool. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I love thrifting.
Oh.
I love, thrifting, shopping, coffee shops. I'm like a museum goer. I'm not much of a clubber.
Okay.
So I'm not like a nightlife person. I'm more like a morning type of guy.
Got it. Okay. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I look for someone who's going to be able to be supportive of me and like help me with my business and my goals and dreams and whatnot.
Okay.
And someone that I can just, I guess, laugh with and not be too serious about everything.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm looking for.
Got it. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. There's a few. Having kids is one.
Okay.
And maybe if they're older than me,
Okay.
might be one. I'm 26, so.
You're 26. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. So we did get 2 pop balloons. Let's go
Okay.
on over there, see what's going on. All right. If we can have your name and age.
Brianna, 26. I do have a child. I have a son, so deal breaker.
Got it. And Brianna, what do you do?
I work for a medical record retrieval company, so they have us doing a lot of different stuff.
Okay.
But yeah.
And now, prior to him saying that kids were a deal breaker for him, you did have your balloon unpopped. Why did you?
He ain't bad looking. I would like to hear more though, but yeah, deal breaker is a deal breaker.
Got it. And now I know you said the kids are a deal breaker, but is she someone that is your type?
I would say, yeah.
Okay. What makes her your type?
I think I like her presentation. Like, she looked like she got done up. So I like that she took it serious and took the event serious.
Okay.
I don't know too much about her.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she's cool.
All right. Thank you. Let's go. Oh, right here. If we can have your name and age.
I'm Charisma, and I'm 27.
And Charisma, what do you do?
I'm a hairstylist.
Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
One of his deal breakers were if you're older, and I'm 27 and he's 26. So,
Got it. Okay.
yeah.
And then before he said that, you did have it unpopped.
Yeah, he's tall. He, is sure about what he wants. I was, intrigued until he said the age thing. So it is what it is.
Have you ever dated someone younger than you?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah, so, age isn't a big deal for me. But, if it's not his forte, then.
Got it. Okay. So she is 27.
Yep.
How you feeling her though?
She's cool. Yeah. I wouldn't say that she's my type. But yeah.
Okay. So what makes her not really your type?
I would say, like, again, I look at the outfits, but also physically, I don't feel like there's any chemistry between us physically.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, let's head on back over here. So we do still have quite a few balloons unpopped. So the game gets switched on over to you. I'm gonna hand
Okay.
you a toothpick.
Damn, okay. All right.
There you go. So we do still have quite a few girls without their balloon unpopped. So I'm gonna have you pop 3.
Damn.
I know.
Tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Based off of what you're seeing so far, what doesn't really fit into your type, whatever it may be. Pop those 3, then we'll go over to each of them and we'll see why you ended up popping
Can I ask any questions, or are we just?
after this round.
Oh, damn! I don't get to talk to him. Damn,
I know. That's why it's tough.
this is brutal. Okay. All right.
You pop those 3 and I'll come after whenever
Damn.
you're done. Yeah, I know.
Hold on now. All right. We doing 3. Let me see here. Sorry.
Okay, 2 more.
Damn, this is hard.
All right, let's start with the first one you popped. If we can have your name and age.
I'm Lex and I'm 23.
And Lex, what do you do?
I'm an insurance broker and I host Christian parties.
Oh, very
Amen.
nice. And now, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Because he seemed like he had his stuff together. Literally, that's it. And he light skinned.
All right.
Not complaining about that.
So, Ryan, why did we end up popping her balloon?
Damn, you know what it was? I think it was your demeanor. Just the expression on your face didn't look that enthused. I think that was just your natural resting pose.
That is.
And that was it. That was literally it.
I get that a lot, so it's all good.
You're obviously a great person, so I didn't have anything to go off of, so yeah.
Right. See, now she's smiling. It's different, isn't
There we
it?
go. It's different.
All right. Thank you. If we can have your name and age.
I'm Jasmine, 26.
Okay. Jasmine, what do you do?
I'm a graphic designer and comedian.
Okay. Nice. And why did you have your balloon unpopped for Ryan?
We have similar interests. He's tall, tattoos.
Okay. Now, Ryan, why do we end up popping hers?
I think it was the outfit for me.
To be fair, I didn't know I was going to be here today.
It's all good. Yeah, I guess it was just, again, the presentation isn't my cup of tea, so.
Got it.
It's all good.
Okay. All right. Let's go on to our third lady.
Hello.
Hey, if we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Karma. I'm 24.
Okay. Karma, what do you do?
I'm a singer. I'm also working in UGC doing videography.
Oh, very cool. And now, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Oh, I don't know. You got to ask him.
No. Why'd you have yours unpopped?
No, I think he's attractive. I like his tattoos, and I think he's a cool person. And I heard he was also in music and interested in the same stuff as me.
Nice. Okay. Ryan, why'd we end up popping hers?
Again, I'm gonna go on the outfit, and it's the. Piercings.
It's okay.
I guess it's just that aesthetic isn't my favorite. I think I'm into less showy.
Definitely feel the vibes. It's kind of like seeing people with multiple chains, but on the face. The vibes.
Yeah, but I mean, you're an artist, so it makes sense. It's like that's your. You're an expressive
Showing your
person.
creativity. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, let's go right on back up here. So now you can go ahead and ask the ladies a Let's go right on back up here. So now You can go ahead and ask the ladies a question, kind of help you narrow it down.
Okay, yeah. All right. We have how many people left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what is the worst part about dating you?
All right, let's start. Right
The worst
up
thing
here.
about you, worst aspect. Character trait, yeah.
Okay, we'll start with your name and age.
Hi, I'm Esther, and I'm 23.
Okay, and Esther, what do you do?
I'm a medical assistant and a full-time nursing student.
And just just answer his question.
What is the worst part about dating me? I would say just patience. I'm not as patient. I'm working on that. So I would say I'm still working on my patience still.
In what regard, patience? Like,
Just not, we live in such a microwave, society. We want things here and now. So I'm working on just like waiting on God's timing. And yeah.
okay, all right.
Your name and age.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25.
Jacqueline, what do you do?
I'm currently a full-time student pursuing a career in aviation.
Nice. Okay, and then just to answer his question.
Worst thing about dating me? I'll probably say patience as well. I'm impatient.
Okay. Want to add anything to that?
I want something different.
Something different. Can we come back?
You want to circle back to her?
Yeah, we can circle back.
All right,
That's
all right.
fine.
We'll give you some time. Okay, let's get your name and age.
I'm Kayla. I'm 23.
Okay, Kayla, what do you do?
I do real estate and property management.
Okay, and then just to answer his question, what's the worst thing about dating you?
That's it.
I don't want to seem perfect, but I'm just like how he was explaining himself. I'm very cool. I'm chill. I'm laid back. I don't expect a lot of stuff to happen. I came from a family of two parents, so like I mean, I don't know. But as far as like, I don't know. I'll eat your food, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I really do not know. But not to sound like I'm cocky or nothing, but I'm just a patient person. I don't mind, like, I'm not the go with the flow type of person, but if you know when the time is right, we need to go ahead and make sure we on that type of time. But yeah, I don't know
Okay.
if that makes sense, but.
Okay, let's go back. I think we gave
Okay.
her enough time now.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe the worst thing about dating me could be like I have high expectations. Like if you tell me you're gonna do something, I expect you to do it. And if you don't, that kind of becomes a problem for me.
Okay.
Let's go. Got two more down here. All right, your name and age.
My name is Mishna. I'm 23.
And Mishta, what do you do?
I'm currently a makeup artist, full time.
Okay, and just to answer his question.
If I had to say the worst thing about dating me, it would probably say how outgoing and goofy I could be. I'm the youngest of three, so I kind of have that young child, the younger sibling syndrome. So I kind of was bouncing off the walls. By the grace of God, I've been working on it a little bit better because, like our last person said, no one's perfect. I don't like to think I'm perfect, but with everything, it's hard work, and I feel like I've been doing better. But yeah.
Okay.
Okay, if we can have your name and age.
Sure. My name is Dira. I'm 22 years old.
And what do you do?
I work remotely for a specialty pharmacy, and I'm in school for neurology.
All right. And then just to answer his question, what's the worst thing about dating you?
Sure. I mean, I think that word is pretty subjective. I wouldn't say there's a worst part of dating me because I'm pretty open to learning about myself. And, you know, if there's something a quality of me that needs to be worked on, I'm okay with working on it. But I would say something that I am working on is taking other people's opinion into perspective and looking at both sides of the story. story. Typically, I'm overthinker, and I just think of my side, and then I'm like, okay, let me calm down, and it's really never as exaggerated as they tend for things to be. So that's something I'm currently working on, understanding other people's perspectives.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's head back on up here. So to switch it on over to you, what's the worst thing about dating you?
I'm opinionated, so I just have strong opinions on things.
Okay.
And I'm a truth seeker, so it's like if someone can prove me wrong and like this is the right way to do things or this is how it should be done, I'm open to it, but I feel confident in my decision making, so that's why I like to do things a certain way and how I like to do them.
Got it. Okay. All right. So after we have heard the ladies, I'm going to go ahead and have you pop 3.
Okay, okay.
We're going to have you pop 3 of their balloons. Based off of what you've heard and what you've seen, all that stuff.
Okay. Oh man, this is brutal. Okay. Let's do. Let me see who I want to. This is terrible. What am I looking at? And let's go to.
Okay. Since we're here, we'll start with her.
Okay.
So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Can you remind me of what your answer was?
My answer was I have high expectations.
Okay. I think this one's tricky because I'm visually drawn to her, but I think there's like a personality difference. I don't think it's based on her answer.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't have a concrete answer necessarily.
Be like that. All right. Let's go into our next girl. Why did
Okay.
we end up popping her balloon?
Your voice was raspy.
Her balloon.
Your voice was raspy.
Okay.
But that, I mean, I not to say I don't like that, but I think voice is something I'm very attracted to or drawn to. And if I'm picturing a long-term relationship with someone, it's got to be someone that I really love how they speak. So that's the honest answer.
Have you gotten that before about your voice?
Hell no. I mean, no. Most people like my raspy voice, and then I got an accent, so like, I don't know, but I mean, that's how he wants somebody high pitched. I don't know, but that's on you, Pookie.
It's all good.
Okay, let's go on to our third popped balloon over here. Okay, so why did we end up popping her balloon?
She seems motherly to me. Like,
That's a bad thing.
Like,
Give
just
it to me.
I was just giving mother.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
But don't usually men want to go for someone who's like their mother?
Yeah, I mean that was my answer. That's
Okay,
it.
that's fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we got a pop. Why did we end up popping our balloon?
It's giving mother. Isn't that what you want, kind of, in a woman?
It was just, I think it was the outfit. It was how she was put together. That was like the mother vibe. That was it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't think it was her personality necessarily, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I find him handsome. He's typically what I go for, but I feel like
It's all good.
The comment.
the comment.
Okay.
Yeah. For me personally, like I want to look like a mother. Like I want to look like someone's wife, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like when you said it's giving mother, I took that as like a compliment, but I don't think you mentioned that as a compliment. I think it was more of like a insult kind of, you know? But yeah, I mean, you are attractive. I like your answers so far.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was just the way you interpreted my critique.
No,
Yeah.
I get that.
It's all good.
I get that. Yeah.
All right, cool. We do have our unpopped balloon down here. Let's go on over here. Did you have any questions you wanted to ask him?
What do your daily habits look like?
My daily habits. I wake, let's see, I start with waking up. And I work Monday through Friday. The weekends is where I take my time to relax. But I wake up, I like to go to the gym 3 times a week. And then I'm always working. My day looks different usually every single day. So I don't have a ice plunge and then two hours of meditation and then this. It's like I drove to Arizona today. Like I keep it very random. So I can't say I have a daily regimen that I follow. But I guess in terms of just habits, I don't know, I just like to get my work done before 6 p.m.
So, how do you find time to care about yourself? Like, what do you do to cater to yourself?
That's a good question. I think I have difficulty with that. It's hard to find a balance between being relaxed, comfortable, and like self-care, quote unquote, and working and grinding and like, so I don't think I have an answer to that. Yeah, I have difficulty with that.
Sure. Okay. What do you look for in a relationship?
Kind of like what I mentioned earlier, which was just someone who's supportive and willing to, I think, allow me to lead as well.
Lead how?
Lead in basically every way.
What is every way? Can you be more specific?
Probably like when it comes to decision making, let's say we're traveling, we're going on a trip.
Okay.
I'll book the trip. I'll be in charge of like the itinerary, and I can ask you, hey, do you like this? Do you like this? Cool, we'll set this up. We'll have this. The Uber, I'll have it booked, and we'll pick us up at 6 p.m. Like, I like doing stuff like that because, I don't know, I just like having my way. So if I have to put it like that.
Sure. Do you smoke or drink or take any? Okay.
Nah, I stopped drinking when I turned 21. It's just something that, I don't know, doesn't agree with my system.
Sure.
So I don't smoke or nothing.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me bring y'all all up here.
Okay.
Let's come up. Let's come up. All right. So, do we have any final questions before we determine if y'all are, feeling each other?
I don't have any other questions.
You don't have any children.
Nope.
I'm just gonna pop because I'm sorry. I don't feel a good energy. I'm not sure. You're a really handsome person, but I feel like intellectually maybe we wouldn't connect. We'd be on different levels. When you said you're not really sure how to apply like balance into your life, that's really important to me. And I feel like even though I'm 22, I've definitely worked myself up to be to a point where I can be balanced and find time to take care of myself. And I kind of want to meet someone that's already where I'm at. Yeah, but other than that, you sound like you're a really good person. You have a good trajectory that you're going on, and I hope you wish the best.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll
All good.
Go on back.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think it's a valid criticism, and I think it's good. I like what you said.
Yeah. She's like, what do I do? Okay. All right. Well, Ryan, we weren't able to find you a match today, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give
Appreciate
it up for
you
him,
guys.
ladies.
Thank you, guys.
I'll take the mic.
There you go.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello. Welcome in. I'll have you take this mic. What's your name?
Antoine.
Antoine, how old are you?
I'm 27.
27. Okay. And what do you do?
I work at a plant, but I also personal train.
Oh, okay. Very cool. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Really work out and just self-love, focus on self-love.
Okay.
That's me.
So you're all about the gym.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, health as well. Health as well.
Okay. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Really, make sure she love herself first, and then just she gotta understand that a happy man is God's plan.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
You say what?
What are some of your deal breakers?
Smoking. Smoking is just a no deal for me.
Okay.
That's really it. And then you gotta be a gym girl. Be a gym girl as
A gym
well.
girl. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So we did get a couple of pop balloons.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go on over to these girls and see what's. What's going on? We'll start right over here. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25.
Okay. And Jacqueline, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm initially not really attracted, but also you said you want a gym girly, so I'm not that either.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And now I know you said you're all about the gym girly. She says she's not. So is she someone that's your type?
I know she good. She good.
Thank you.
She
See?
good.
He said even if you're not a gym girl, he's feeling you.
No response.
Okay. And then we did get a couple down here as well. All right. If we can have your name and age.
I'm Lex. I'm 23.
Okay. And Lex, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because he's not my type. Like, just physically, he's not my type.
Okay. So physically, what is your usual type?
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting that. More, I don't know. I don't know. I can't even tell you.
Okay.
Just like the energy, possibly, or whatever.
You said physically though.
Yeah, like physically, your energy is not
not
matching. But I
getting-
do like that you go to the gym. I like that though.
I got you. Appreciate
And I
you.
like your outfit too.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
He decent. We can work something out.
Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's
I
go.
ain't against nothing. It is what it is. I don't know none of y'all. Hey, things can change.
Okay. All right. Let's go on over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Jasmine. I'm 26. I really just popped because I smoke weed. Everything was cool, but you say you don't like people who smoke, so.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Same thing. I
Same
know you say
thing.
everybody's cool,
It's
but
the smoking, it's smoke. I can't do no smoking.
can't do that.
That's cool.
All
I respect it.
Okay. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, my name is Mishna. I'm 23.
And Mishna, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because at first you said you're a personal trainer, but then I heard you speak about how much God is in your life, and I was like, darn it. But then I also I just felt like, more or less, I just don't see us being compatible with you being so big into the gym. I'm not a gym girly whatsoever. I personally dance. That's my choice of exercise. So I didn't want you going to the gym and me being like, no, I'm good. I didn't want that to be an issue. So I just figured I'd just rather separate myself.
I understand. That's one thing I should have emphasized on. As long as you've been active.
See, there you go.
Active is active.
This could have been a thing. It's okay. It's okay.
Better luck next time.
Okay. And so apart from him saying the whole gym thing, is he someone that is your type though?
He's definitely someone my parents would like. I feel like you walked in the door and they'd be like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Like, she finally got a husband. No, but like, definitely you are more or less my type. It's just, it happens. People make mistakes. It's okay.
Okay. All right, cool. We do have one more here. We can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Karma. I'm 24.
And Karma, why did we end up popping our balloon?
I just wasn't feeling the chemistry, but then you said that the smoke weed thing, and I do smoke weed. Even though it's not my biggest partake and it's not something I would hold on forever, it's something I do right now. Same way with gym. I don't mind. I would take on to your same things and be able to do it together, but you know, chemistry is a thing too, so it's all.
Man, respect it.
Okay. All right. And now, Antoine, is she someone that's your type?
Again, I don't know nobody, but at the end of the day, if the chemistry there is there.
Absolutely.
I don't pick and choose.
We love a God's man.
I don't
Okay.
pick and choose.
All
I
right.
don't pick and choose.
All right, cool. And I think we did get a couple that we missed. If we can have your name and age.
Charisma, and I'm 27.
Okay. And Charisma, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I mean, I smoke a little weed here and there, so that's one of his deal breakers. So.
Got it. Okay. And then before he said that you did have unpopped, why did you?
I mean, he's handsome. I like the whole put together everything. So yeah.
Okay. Now I know you're gonna say the same thing again, and we want something different. Okay.
There you
We
go.
need something different. So, is she someone that you would approach if you saw her out?
Somebody I approach, I would say no, just because I'm more of a petite guy. I'm more of a petite guy.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go back over here. All right. If we can have your name and age.
I'm Esther. I'm 23.
Okay. And Esther, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just physical attraction. I'm not as
Am I
attracted to
ugly?
him. You're not ugly. No.
I got you.
It's not that. It's just not.
It ain't given.
No, it's given. You look good. I like your outfit.
I got you.
But it's just a physical thing, physical attraction.
Okay. So, is there something? Because he's trying to figure it out too. What is it? We want to
Yeah, a
know.
lot of y'all said physical attraction. I feel like you feel me?
You are handsome.
got
Just not to me.
Damn, I got you though.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
I'm sorry.
Appreciate
It's
it,
just that.
appreciate it.
Great teeth too. I keep like staring at your teeth.
Great teeth, physical fit.
There's
outfit
like
look good. What is it though? Let me know so I can work on it.
Hello?
Self improvement.
it's like beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You know, you are someone else's cup of tea, just not mine.
I got you.
Okay. Now, how are you feeling, Esther? Would you approach her if you saw her out?
I probably would. I probably would.
All right, cool. Thank you. So we do still have 3 unpopped balloons. I'm going to go ahead and have you ask the ladies a question. question to kind of help you narrow it down, see who's more your type.
So I already got the gym thing out the way. How y'all feel about 50-50? 50-50.
Oh, let's start right here. Your name and age?
I am Kayla. I'm 23.
Okay, so Kayla, why'd you end up popping from him asking how you feel about 50-50?
Because I'm not trying to like backtrack on my past relationship that we was doing 50-50 there and I didn't like it. Because I feel like if I'm cooking food, if I'm cleaning the house, if I, I feel like that's the 50 right there.
I never said
So-
I never said about payments or nothing.
Well,
I just
then
said
explain.
50-50. It is can you adapt? That's a better question. Can you
Yeah,
adapt?
okay. Yes, I can.
Because I can be holding you down, but then again, life happens. Life gonna life.
Yeah.
Can you adapt?
Well, then if that's
Are
the
you
case,
willing to
yes.
adapt?
Yes. Yeah, so can I?
You want your balloon back? Let's get that balloon.
Money, I'm not putting on none.
See, Kayla, that's why you should have just asked him.
You're right. That was my fault. I'm sorry.
You good?
What? You know what? Hold on. I'm about to do it again. Because you know what? I tried to shoot my shot at him a long time ago. And he, like, never gave me the time or attention. Shoot my shot at him a long time ago. And he, like, never gave me the time or attention. And he probably don't want to tell nobody, but he's, what's the people? Security at the club. And I be trying to shoot my shot there, too. And he still don't give me a chance. I'm good. I don't even care no more. I'm good.
Antoine, what you gotta say for yourself?
All right. It's just like if I see you in the club all the time, it's just come on now, let's be.
It's
real.
not even all the time, but I also got your Instagram. So
It's like
make some shit shake.
What you saying?
Make some shit shake.
what you saying? You heard what you said?
So you're saying you see her out too much,
Yeah,
and that's like that's not what.
even though I work security, at the end of the day, I'm not making money. If you was out making money, that's the difference. But you going out, I'm cool.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and go on over to our next girl.
I got a question.
Start with your name and age.
Oh, my name is Brianna. I'm 26. What's outside too much? Like, what is
In the club sections,
too much is the part I'm trying to figure out.
too much. Man, every weekend is too much.
Okay, not every weekend.
And then I think your initial question was, how do you feel about 50-50, right?
No, how you feel about being able to adapt?
No, you say that.
You did say 50-50.
50-50 was the question, but can you adapt?
I'm gonna answer 50-50. With 50-50, I feel like that's a case-by-case scenario. Like, I don't have a problem. It depends.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind adapting because you did say adapting. So I don't mind. Like, every relationship is different. So whatever works for each different relationship works. Like, I'm not opposed to 50-50 is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. I would rather. Let me throw that in there. I would rather more so the man putting in more. I'm not going to lie about that.
Yeah.
I would more so prefer a man putting in more, but I don't mind a 50-50 situation. It depends on the situation.
No, I like it.
Cool.
I
Let's
like
go on
it.
down here. All right, if we can have your name and age.
Sure. My name is Diara. I'm 22 years of age.
Okay, and then to answer his question about the whole 50-50.
I'm sorry. The question is, can
Can,
I?
can you adapt? So basically, if we was in a relationship, of course I'm gonna take care of everything as
Sure.
a male. But can you, if something was to happen, are you able to
I mean,
pick up the slack where I'm lacking at?
sure. I mean, I think that's kind of like the bare minimum of jumping in a relationship.
Oh,
You'd
yeah.
have to be willing to adapt to a person.
But you'll be like, it's shocked nowadays with the generation in nowadays.
Sure.
Everybody just expects so much.
Okay. I feel like that should be communicated
Oh, yeah.
before jumping into anything, though. So,
Completely
yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Completely agree.
Okay. Do you have any questions for him?
What is your daily habits?
Daily habits out.
Sure.
Gym. I work and go to the gym.
Anything else?
That's me. I read and ground.
What's interesting about you? What would you say is an interesting aspect of you?
Interesting.
Like, what are your hobbies? What do you like to get into besides the gym?
I'm right now. I'm
Sure.
focused on really self-love and work and gym and active. I'm being active,
What does that look like to you? Self-love.
being healthy, just caring about my body first.
Okay. What does that look like? Like,
Eat,
how's
eat,
your
eat,
lifestyle?
eating right. And like I told you, I read and ground.
Okay.
Just getting my body right, and that everything else gonna fall in line.
What
That's
books
what I
are you
believe in.
currently reading?
You say what?
What books are you currently reading, or what genre do you read?
Just self-love. Any self-love book. How to be a superior man.
Sorry?
How to be a superior man.
How to?
How to be a superior man.
Oh, superior man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the book I'm reading right now.
Sure. Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
And I don't.
You don't?
I don't. We can focus on that elsewhere.
Yeah. Pop, I'm sorry.
Okay. Why did we end up popping?
I think the energy, I feel like I'd want someone to ask more questions for me to get to know me better, that's all.
On the show?
I think there's like baseline foundational
I just
questions.
feel like there's a time and place for everything.
Sure.
I got you though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, and we did get our pop over here. Why did we end up popping?
How old are you again?
27.
Yeah, no. I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was younger, but
Oh, that's old? 27 old?
27 isn't old.
Damn, you're old now.
Yeah. I just want to see the other options. That's it.
I got you.
You're handsome.
Okay.
Hi.
What's up with it?
You're handsome.
No, I appreciate you.
Okay, all right. Well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately.
Okay.
But we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. Can we have your name?
I'm Michael.
And Michael, how old are you?
I'm 25.
25, okay. What do you do?
I'm an electrician.
You're an electrician?
Yes.
Okay. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Just really support and a few morals. I grew up in the South, so gotta have morals.
Okay. All right. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Just ruefulness, being disrespectful, especially depending on certain situations and stuff. But really, that's the main thing.
Okay. All right. And then for the ladies to kind of get to know you a little bit, what do you like to do for fun?
I play basketball. I play paintball as well. Also, I'm getting into riding motorcycles. So.
You say you're riding motorcycles?
Yes. Yeah,
Ooh,
get back into that.
All right. So we did get a couple of pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. Let's start right at our first girl right here. All right, if we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm 23.
And Esther, why did you end up popping your balloon?
He looks like my ex. Yeah.
Okay.
Literally. The second he walked in, I was like, but yeah.
Got it. Okay. And now, is Esther someone that's your type?
Yeah, I would date her.
For sure. So you're not trying to circle back?
No. No. Did you play football?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Okay. All right, let's go on to our next girl. We can have your name and age.
I'm Brianna. I'm 26.
Okay. And Brianna, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, You are younger than me. And I do have you on Instagram. I'd never met you in person, but I do have you on Instagram. But really, you're just younger than me. So,
For sure.
yeah, I'm 26. You're 25.
For sure.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Not really. I like more like, I would say, athletically built women, but
Athletically
still
built. All right.
not muscular, but like more.
You want me to be like,
Yeah,
ugh.
not muscular, just more,
What you want me to be like?
just a little bit more built. Like thicker women.
Thicker. All right.
Ooh, let's go back. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25.
Okay. And Jacqueline, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm petite. He said he likes thick women.
Oh, I think you didn't say thick, did you? You said more.
Thicker.
Yeah, thicker women.
Okay.
But, it is what it is.
So is she someone that is your type though?
Yeah, she's my type, but it's when I say like athletically built, it's just more like some type of physique to you.
Okay. So do you, apart from saying that, you did have your balloon unpopped. So when he kind of rephrased that, how are you feeling now?
I feel the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're still.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
All right, let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Charisma, 27.
Okay. And Charisma, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just didn't like your question. Was what are you looking for? And the first thing that you said was like support. And I feel like if a woman says that, then we're like gold diggers and we are looking for help. And I feel like when you're looking or trying to be with someone, you're supposed to be looking for love. So that was just my thing.
Okay. Did you want to elaborate on what you meant by support?
So let me ask you this: would you take care of a man that doesn't need to be taken care of?
No, I wouldn't. I mean, if we're together and we have communication and he's down and I'm able to pick up where he's lacking, yeah, but take care of a man? No, never.
See, and that's where the question gets you. It's a man that doesn't need to be taken care of, not financially, but you got to be able to take care of him emotionally, support him in those type of
Right.
ways. That's why if you don't, listen to the whole question, you eventually.
Well,
you
maybe,
answer it wrong.
you could have elaborated a little bit more on the support, but that's just, that's what you said, so I was
For sure.
just,
Okay. All right. So is Charisma someone that's your type?
Yeah, she is.
Look at you. Okay, and I know you said him saying that whole support thing was like, but once he elaborated, is he like physically your type though? Like,
I do like the fit. I do. I like the builds. Like, I don't like skinny guys. He's cool.
oh, how you feeling?
I guess we can talk a little bit more. I can get my balloon back.
Ooh. Okay, all right, let's get that back. There you go. Okay, we'll be back. All right, let's go right on over here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
I'm Jazz. I'm 26. I popped because I feel like we would be more like best friends.
Okay.
Understandable.
You getting that vibe or?
Yeah.
Oh,
for sure.
why are you guys getting that vibe?
I don't know. He just seems like brotherly. Like he looked like he'd be my brother.
For sure.
All right. Let's go to our next person here. Okay, if we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Karma. I'm 24.
Okay, Karma, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, baby. You are so sweet. Your hair is the problem. That was it for me. It's healthy, it's natural, and it's being done and kept. I appreciate that. It's just the hairstyle for me. I just don't like the singular braids. They remind me of Big Toddler. I don't know why. Otherwise, you give grown man the vibe. I like the outfit. It just didn't work out for me. But it's okay.
All right. Is Karma someone that's your type?
Not really. It's just more like kind of look gothic, but not. You're beautiful for sure, but it's just the nose ring for sure. That's the main thing.
It's a vibe. It's all right, though. Thank you.
All right. Let's go on over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Sure. My name is Dira. I'm 22 years of age. I just popped because you seem like a wonderful person. I just feel like maybe our energies wouldn't match necessarily. I feel like you'd be well equipped with someone else. That's all.
For sure. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And is she someone that's your type?
Not really. But I mean, her energy does seem like she's a very genuine person. We could be cool, but dating wise, probably not.
I get it.
Okay. All right. Cool. And then we did end up getting a pop back here. Oh, look at me skipping you. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Hi, my name is Mishna. I'm 23. The reason I ended up popping because I just got a kind of a better look at you, and I noticed how many tattoos you have. I have none, so that's just something I'm personally not looking for, and I just feel like I don't want any hassle when it comes to bringing home my parents because I'm Haitian. I'm first generation, and my parents are big. Big aspect of who I date, and I don't want you to have any trouble, and I don't want to hear my mom's mouth. So I just feel like it'd be best if to just.
For sure.
Okay. All right. And
I mean, none of my tattoos are like anything vulgar or anything like that.
It doesn't matter with them.
For sure.
Doesn't matter.
Understandable.
okay, so we do still have 2 unpopped balloons left. I'm gonna go ahead and have you ask the 2 ladies left a question, kind of help you narrow it down between them.
Okay. Do you have any children?
No.
Oh, they both no kids.
No kids. Okay. How many children are you wanting?
Okay, let's start here.
3 at the most.
3 at the most.
3 at the most.
Like 2.
What about for you? Do you have any kids?
No, I do not.
And how many do you want?
2.
2. Okay. All right. Ladies, do we have any questions for him? Okay.
How often do you go out?
Well, I usually go out sometimes if it's not every weekend. It's sometimes I work 60 hours a week, so I mean, whether it's going out to the club or going out to just have fun, enjoy activities, it's either or.
And do you believe in God? Like, do you go to church or anything?
So I don't go to church out here because I was raised in church, so like I have a certain connection. If I go to your church and I'm not feeling that vibe, like I can't just find that. You know, I gotta be brought into that. That's how I was raised.
All right, rephrase this question. I'm gonna rephrase it. How deep is your relationship with God?
Very deep. It depends on what you want to know.
Okay, that's all my questions.
Okay, I have 2 questions. Do you like to travel?
Yes.
Do you travel a lot?
I don't travel a lot right now because I'm building myself as I'm younger. So then before, you know, starting a family and everything, I can get that out the way.
How flexible is your schedule? Because I'm a hairstylist, so I kind of like pick my schedule. So I can be free when I want to be free. So how flexible is your schedule?
So I make time for what I want to make time for. So
Okay.
my schedule is flexible however we need it to be.
I had one more question. It's just it's like when she did that, it just went out of my brain. There was one more. I don't know.
You don't know it?
You can come back.
Okay. Well, I'm actually gonna switch it on over to him if I can borrow your pick.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you hold that. So off of these 2 ladies, I'm gonna have you pop one of their balloons, and you will see if the other one is your match. Okay, so why did we end up popping her balloon?
She's just lesser my type between the 2 women. She's very beautiful. Hair down,
Thanks.
outfit, crazy.
Thanks.
No problem.
That's all I have to say is thanks.
All right, and so I'm gonna bring you on up here. Let's come on up. Yep, you too. All right, did that question go back to you, or any final questions between either one of you before we determine if this is gonna be a match? And if you have one as well, you can. You said I'm good.
I think I'm good.
Oh.
I think I'm good.
Okay, so my final question is gonna be: is it a yes for you for him?
Yes, it's yes.
Okay, and is it a yes for you for her?
Yes, it is.
We got a match! Okay, I'm gonna take this mic and you guys can go on up.